Hi, I'm Jen with Back Off My Books, and I have NA Alcorn here, also known as Natalie. Hi.
Hi.
She has agreed to let me ask her several questions, of which she does not know what they will be. So I'm just going to start off. What are you starving for?
Starving for? Like in general? Like I'm hungry right now, but...
You can do hungry for or like actual, in life starving for it.
Okay. Let me think about this. I'm working on this series that has nothing to do with the two series that I've started. And I'm really, hungry for this book. Like, I just keep writing on it. The two characters in it, I love them. And every day, I'm always doing something regarding this book, which is bad, because there's other things I need to do, but it's fun. I mean, that's probably it.
Okay. I'll have to ask you more about that. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love comedies. Favorite movie? I mean, I was obsessed with Dirty Dancing when I was 4, but I'm gonna say 16 Candles. I mean, it's just one movie that I can always watch and absolutely love.
What does the fox say?
What do you think about this? Give a fuck what the fox says.
Alright, I can work with that. Okay. Would you rather have eyebrows that are super long and grow around your head, or eyelashes that stick out straight 10 inches and you can't do anything about them?
I think I could rock the eyebrows. I think I could probably do something with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Eyebrows,
definitely
awesome. Is there something that people consistently ask for your advice on, and what is it?
This is funny because we were talking about this earlier. Well, I'm a nurse as well, besides writing books. I do labor and delivery. So I get a lot of labor and delivery questions. A lot of times people tell me too much. They think I want to know everything about their previous deliveries, all the details. And I always tell them one thing is get the epidural. That's always my advice. I mean, more power to the girls that can do it naturally, like you, Jen. But, yeah, you get the epidural every time.
Okay. Now, last question of these. Favorite sexual position?
That's a tough one.
So many favorites, huh?
So many favorites. I'm thinking of them. Let's see.
We could go least favorite.
I think I don't know the name of it, where I'm on my back, when my legs are in the air. That's for, extra deep penetration. I enjoy that position a lot.
Alright. Well, now from that wonderful question.
I'm so glad this interview is just showing from the waist up, by the way, because, Mo said you don't even have to wear pants. I'm like, you know what? I don't.
Exactly. You can wear the underwear and it's all good.
All right. Just sitting here in my underwear, it's fine.
Depends on the home. Alright. You're a mother, wife, nurse, blogger, and author. How do you do it? How do you manage all of that? Where's the time for you?
That sounds like a lot. I had to really give up one of my favorite hobbies, which would be drinking. That had to be put to the side. I don't really blog anymore, which is sad, because I really did enjoy doing that. But, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I find time. There's a lot of days when I'm my to-do list is a mile long. and I'll just feed my 4-year-old candy for breakfast and figure it all out.
All right. Okay, now I want to talk about your new book.
Okay.
How will Covertly Strong be different from the Infamous series?
Okay. It is different. It's a lot different. The Infamous series, Amy and Ellen's books they're just fun reads. They're meant to make you laugh. Those girls are crazy and ridiculous. And their banter is funny. And there's a lot of situational humor in it, with like the ER patients, and so it's more of a lighthearted read. I mean, there's some things about each book that is a little darker in different aspects, but Covertly Strong is more romantic suspense. It's heavier, and I mean, there is humor in it within the dialogue, because I honestly don't think I can write characters where there is no part in the book that you might at least giggle at a little bit.
Yeah.
That's just me. But yeah, it's way different. Sloane is the main character, and she's a CIA agent, and Nixon is, the male lead, and he's a Navy SEAL. So there's just, it's a lot different. But I enjoyed writing it. It was a big challenge for me.
It sounds good. I can't wait to read it. Okay, so is this book, you mentioned kind of that series, so it kind of answers if this book is a standalone or not. What can we expect for that, as well as the rest of the Infamous series?
Okay. Well, Covertly Strong will be a part of the Strong series. Nix is a lieutenant for a SEAL team, and his SEAL team's Black Mamba, and there's, 6 other guys on the team. And so each book is going to focus, you'll see each of those guys in further books.
Okay.
Covertly Strong could be read as a standalone because, I feel like you do get closure at the end. There's no, cliffhanger or anything like that. But you do also get, towards the end of the book, where you kind of get interested in 2 other characters to kind of see what happens to them. So, you'll see them in the second book. I think the other 3 books of the series are like plotted out. There's stuff written on them. I know there will at least be 4 books, maybe 5. So I'll be, finishing that in like 2017. It's fine. And then the Infamous series, I'm working on the 3rd book in that. It'll be Lizzie's book. I get messages about her book every day, like, where is it? Which I hate because I wish I had it done and it was out there. But Covertly Strong kind of just took over my brain, and when that happens, you just you have to go with it.
Yeah.
So Lizzie's book it's getting close. And I think everybody will enjoy it. The people that like the first 2 books and, like the Infamous gang, you'll see more of Amy and Ellen and James and Trent. And it's kind of interesting because Amy's book ended, and you really only, sorry for people who haven't read it, but you really only see like a little bit of Amy and James together. And so you'll get to see more of them together in Lizzie's book, which I think, I don't know, their relationship might be my favorite out of all 3 of the girls. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. I just need to get it done.
I know, it's hard to wait patiently for you to do that too, because knowing how unique she is, how different she was from the girls, and just kind of uptight, and seeing how that's going to go, it makes it hard to wait. All right. What can you tell me about your secret rock star project?
Okay. Oh, Dylan Lancaster. God, I love him. So, it'll be the Eternal Refuge series. And it's different. the first sentence of the synopsis is like, this isn't your typical love triangle. And, it kind of, you're going to read through the book, and it'll be alternating in Brooke, who's the main girl, and Dylan, who's the male lead. You'll see alternating points of view with them. And Brooke is in a relationship with a man named David, and there's just more than what meets the eye. There's more details than what you think. And it even, that's the last thing you see in the synopsis is, sometimes there's just more to it. And there is. And I just really love the story and all three characters. And it's different. It's a love triangle, but it's not.
Oh no. We have frozen.
This book is in my brain all the time.
Okay, you're back. We froze. We lost part of what you said. It was a perfect shot, though.
Okay.
All right. Some questions about your writing. Do you listen to music while you write, or must you have silence?
I listen to music, like all the time when I write. And a lot of times I'm constantly searching for music that, when I'm writing a scene, that just it just encompasses that scene. And yeah, I mean, sometimes lyrics can be so powerful in terms of how they make you feel. And I think they really help when writing, particular scenes.
Okay. How do you build your characters? Is it something that you'll sit down beforehand and think out every detail about their personality, or do you go with a general idea and find them as you write?
I will make notes, when I have characters in my mind and a story in my mind. I'll kind of make notes on the characters, kind of their little quirks and, their strengths and their weaknesses. But a lot of times I'll even just write scenes or dialogue that doesn't even end up in the book, that just kind of, I don't know, you just kind of get to know them and just kind of see how they react to different situations. So I guess it's kind of a combination of both. I make notes, but then I also kind of, go with it pretty much. But a lot of times those scenes don't even make it into the book.
Okay. Last one of this grouping. Are you an outline like crazy girl, or do you general idea and then just, again, go with it? Let the character take you away.
It's funny, with the Infamous series, it was kind of just to go with it. I had a general outline and I just went. Those two girls, especially Ellen and Amy, are just demanding. They just kind of take over, and this is how it's going to go, so just deal with it. With Covertly Strong, because the plot is more complex, especially with her being a CIA agent, and you'll see her go on a mission to Guadalajara. That I outlined a lot more with that one, just because of how necessary the details were to make sure that they tied in the right way. So yeah, I mean, I guess I do both. It probably just depends on the book and the plot.
Would that be a part of your outline and noteboard behind you?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can't read anything. It's too blurry, so I'm not finding any secrets out. I think that's her process right there. Okay. I'm going to ask you one final question to end this. It is the Penny question. I didn't get to ask many people this. I only got to ask Penny this.
Okay.
She had to answer her own question. If you could have sex, likely great sex, with any person alive or dead, but they'd be alive in their physical prime for the sex, with no ramifications to your marriage, who would it be with and why?
Oh, man. I'm going to like excited at just the idea of that. I just get to pick whoever. Oh, man. Okay, right now, this will probably change depending on where I'm at. Right now, the muse, per se, for Dylan Lancaster in this series I'm writing is Wentworth Miller. I don't know if you know who Wentworth Miller is. He was on a show called Prison Break. And he is the most gorgeous man I've ever seen, to the point where it's like painful to look at. Now, on a side note, he is gay, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
You could turn bi for one night. It's all good.
It's fine. But yeah, Wentworth Miller, that would definitely be my... that would be the guy.
In your favorite position, you'd... Right?
Hey, legs in the air.
Oh, Natalie, thank you so much for letting me pester you with these questions, and I've had such a great time. I hope you have too.
I did too. I can't, like, we've been chatting for 20 minutes. I can't believe it.
I know, exactly. Could go all night. I could.
Right?
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.